We're truly excited to go over everything that we're gonna go through on this amazing journey. But before anything, we're gonna give you guys some more time for people who may not have been able to get in yet. So we're gonna watch a quick video in a couple of minutes just to give everyone some extra time to get in.
Selfie. Get my picture up.
And could everybody please mute? Could everyone please mute? Everyone please mute.
Thank
Okay.
you.
This particular cruise, we're looking at having a get-together of Adventists who don't mind traveling outside their comfort zone. For instance, with my wife and I, we used to go cruising. And one thing I always missed was Sabbath services.
Doing worship, doing Sabbath on a cruise, like I've never experienced that before. That was incredible. The whole day with Pastor John Lomagang was incredible. It was very inspirational. So saw a lot of tears on Sabbath, just people, they realize this is a spiritual reason why we're here. So it's fun, but in the end of the day, it's spiritually uplifting.
Well, we look forward to go back again. As I said, it's fun.
I like the fellowship.
Yeah.
With the SDA group.
And of course, Cliff rather is a awesome guy, man. You just feel good being around Cliff and somebody folk.
Well, this is just another assembling of God's people out on the ocean, Jesus taught many lessons from the Sea of Galilee, near the water. Just so refreshing to be out here, the fresh air, the scenery, and then the fellowship, like I say, of both the people on the cruise and the people you meet.
It's not even so much of just the, new scenery, but again, the fellowship. Everybody there. I mean, most time you go on a cruise, you're by yourself. You may get on a Sabbath worship kind of by yourself. What's in this I'm looking forward to, again, it'll be the camaraderie. And I can just imagine that, as the word goes out about the fun that everybody has, more and more people will join on.
Honestly, this is like an all-inclusive package for everything. You get to have housing, you get to have food. The good news with Sdavacations, you get to also go to church, have some devotionals, go on trips with us, learn about the biblical history of these certain places we're visiting. It's a really all-inclusive, all you can think of included in this vacation.
I love experiencing new culture. I've had the food in Spain. I've gone to the beach and it was so beautiful. It's turquoise water and it was just awesome.
I think what SDA Vacations has brought to the cruise for me is the time for worship. I mean, you can go on a cruise anywhere, anytime, and you can even go on a cruise with groups. But when you go with SDA Vacations, you get that worship time camped. And we've been a little
it's family. It's family.
So the experience has been great. I've coined it into 4 different things. I've said it's been faith, fellowship, fitness, and fun. So the experience has been wonderful. We've had devotion on the boat and we've been able to worship together. The second thing is that we've been able to meet people from all different walks of life. The fitness part has been wonderful. We've run and did a few miles and used the gym. And then also the one part that I wanted to do with my family was the fun, being able to walk through different parts of Italy and Spain and France and learn about all the history with my family has been amazing.
Oh my goodness, what a cruise. Are you kidding me? We started out of Rome, right?
Yes, saw the Colosseum, went to a lot of different places in Rome.
We went to the Amalfi coastline. We went to Pompeii. We enjoyed that immensely. We went to Palma, which is an island off of Spain. Now we are in Provence, France. Next stop will be Florence, Italy.
So many fun things. And then today we just saw the Tower of Pisa, which was amazing. All the way up in the tower. and went back around.
Baby, did that scare you today going to the
No,
tower?
it was great. It was great. It was great.
It was good, but right at first you were a little bit nervous going up there.
Nervous, but it was great. It was worth it.
It was worth it, but I got to tell you about STA Vacations. The group is fabulous, and it's a good-sized group, but there's also a long time, too, so you can also have big group things, so you're not always with a group all the time. Sometimes you go and do things by yourself, and it's wonderful. So it's a great blend of togetherness as a group, and then also everybody.
Great times together, great preaching, great. We work out. There's a fitness person on staff.
Okay, yes we do.
Hello.
Yes we do, and walk.
And if you choose to do that, it is available.
And let's talk about the food.
Fitness, fun, food, faith.
You talk about fitness, let's talk about the food.
Okay.
Fabulous.
Great food.
Oh my goodness, great food. I can't wait to see what's coming up for the next year. I have a feeling I know what's coming up.
Next year, November 19th to 30th, 2026, we're going to have an Egyptian excursion, not only on some beautiful luxury riverboats, but we're going to go to the pyramids, the Sphinx. We're going to fly to different locations in Egypt. We're going to walk the sands. We're going to get on some camels. We're going to look at some very ancient artifacts about the kings and the history of Egypt. And I read about Egypt. Jesus Christ was taken to Egypt when there was an edict to destroy all the children 2 years old and under. We're going to find out where that is. So you cannot afford to miss. I mean, if you missed it so far, SDA Vacations is saying, don't wait till December 2026 and say, I should have gone to Egypt. Make your plans now. Go to sdavacations.com, fill it out, put a deposit so that next year when we are on the boats, on the plane, walking the sands of Egypt, you'll say, I am so glad that I'm a part of this cruise. Don't miss it, sdavacations.com. Be there. Back to you, Ashley.
Alrighty, thank you so much. Once again, everyone, welcome. Thank you all for joining today. We're truly excited to share this wonderful journey with each of you. Traveling to Egypt is not just another random vacation. It is definitely a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's a place where history comes alive, where you can stand in front of monuments that were built over
If anybody
4,000
has
years
it,
ago. I think someone might not be muted.
Please mute your. Thank you. Please
Perfect.
mute.
Thank you, guys. But everywhere we go, there will be a new story to tell of, well, not new, an ancient story to tell with the historical context and the biblical context included. But before we get started on anything, we would like to introduce our staff. So first off, I want to say hi to our cruise directors. We have Mr. Clifford Marr, which is also my father,
Hello,
and
everyone.
Marr as well.
Hello.
We also have, as you guys have already seen, Pastor John Lomaking. We also have our coordinators. We have Angela Marr Lomaking and Licia Marr. And then you will also get to meet our amazing tour guide, Mr. George. I'm not sure if he's here yet, but he will be here to talk to us, okay?
I'm here.
Oh, perfect. There we are. Yes, thank you, Mr. George.
Hi, how
Cliff,
are
turn
how
your
are you?
laptop volume down.
Hope everything is okay.
Yes, thank you for being here.
For those of you that
Hello,
have your
everybody.
phone unmuted, could you please all mute your videos? Everybody, please mute until you unmute in order to ask questions. This way, we're not going to get that looping sound. Okay, if you everybody mute. Okay.
Is that better?
Okay, great.
Perfect.
Unmute. All right, Ashley, go ahead. And we also have one more video to show before we get into our prayer and time together.
But for today, our agenda is essentially just do a quick trip overview. We're gonna give you guys some safety updates. You're gonna meet with our Egypt guide as well, Mr. George, go over into the good travel details, and then we will have a whole question and answer portion at the end. So please be sure to be muted until then, because promise you will get your chance to talk and ask all the questions you want. But if you'd like, Uncle John, we could start that video. Perfect.
Wonderful. Here you go.
Are you ready to uncover the ancient secrets of Egypt? Join SDA Vacations for a 12-day tour across the majestic lands of Egypt and a truly unique experience that combines breathtaking sights with finding a deeper connection to our Creator. Your adventure starts in Cairo, where you'll stand before the magnificent Great Pyramids of Giza and the iconic, awe-inspiring Sphinx. Explore the Grand Egyptian Museum, housing priceless relics that tell the story of Egypt's past. During your stay in Cairo, you'll enjoy luxurious accommodations at the Hilton Cairo Grand Nile Hotel, overlooking the majestic Nile River. Saturday, Sabbath morning, you will be visiting and worshipping at the Heliopolis SDA Church. After worship, an Egyptian lunch will be served. After lunch, you will be visiting the site where the Holy Family stayed while in Egypt. The next day, you will fly down to Luxor. There you will board the Royal Elite and Sonesta Moon Goddess for a Nile River tour where you'll explore the wonders of Egypt. Visit the Temple of Horus in Edfu, dedicated to the falcon god, and wander through the fascinating Valley of the Kings and the Valley of the Queens, where ancient tombs reveal the secrets of Egypt's royal past. Explore the historic Aswan, where stories of the ancient world come alive, and marvel at the Temple of Philae, dedicated to the goddess Isis. The fascinating Nubian village will offer a glimpse into the unique and vibrant culture of Egypt's Nubian people. For an unforgettable experience, take an optional balloon ride over the west bank of Luxor, offering spectacular aerial views of the land. Throughout your trip, you will visit churches and holy sites with ample free time to explore the vibrant and beautiful city of Cairo. Join us for a life-changing journey designed especially for Christians to experience Egypt through a Christian lens. Presented by SDA Vacations. Coming soon to www.sdavacations.com.
Okay, thank you. Ashley, back to you, and then we're going to go ahead and have prayer and get started.
You got it. So essentially, yeah, we'll do one more quick update about how this meeting's gonna go. Once again, we're gonna go over all the details over the trip. We're gonna make sure and give you guys updates on the safety of everything that's going on over there in the Middle East. And again, we're gonna go ahead and meet our tour guide. There's gonna be a whole section on that. And then don't worry, at the end of the meeting, again, we'll have our question and answers portion. So back to you, Uncle John.
Yes, let's have prayer before we go any farther. We appreciate you all joining us today. Loving Father in heaven, thank you so much for your power and your presence to be with us. Lord, we know that when we do all things according to your will, you not only hear us, but you work all the details out. So be with us today on this meeting. Help us to be clear about the things that are important, and may the questions that are pertinent for the time that we're having this meeting, may those all be answered accordingly, we ask in Jesus' name. Amen. Well, first of all, thank you, everyone. We're glad to have you joining us today. One of the things we're praying for today, which is we're asking for the Lord to give us safe travel and guide us. And today, we're going to have a lot of our questions answered. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce Ashley. But, today we're preparing for what will be an unforgettable journey through Egypt. Back to you, Ashley.
Thank you, thank you. We're truly excited to share this journey with each and every one of you. And during this incredible journey, we will be sure to explore the magnificent pyramids near Cairo. We're going to sail along the beautiful Nile River and visit some of the most remarkable temples and historical sites in the world. And we understand that many of you have seen recent news about some tensions in parts of the Middle East. And we want you to know that today we will address all of those concerns and answer all of those questions so that you feel more comfortable and confident about this trip. But for today's meeting, we're going to give you a clear overview again of what to expect, important travel details, and a preview of the unforgettable adventures that awaits us in November. Thank you guys so much again. And now I'm actually going to hand it over to our director, my father, Clifford Marr.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for taking the time out to join us today. I wanted to schedule this meeting simply to check in with everyone and address any concerns that may come up when watching daily news coverage about the Middle East. We completely understand how headlines can sometimes make things feel a little uncertain because we're watching the same news forecast or news shows that you're watching, especially when we're planning on international travel. One important thing to keep in mind is that your news coverage often groups the entire region together. Could you please mute whatever you have on? Please mute. Please mute
I'll
your
just go
lines.
back.
Please mute. Thank you.
What's the name of these?
Could you please mute?
I just did that.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Again, one important thing to keep in mind is that news coverage often groups the entire region together, but conditions can be very different from country to country. Egypt operates very independently from many of its neighbors. Now, what I'd like to also mention to you is that I'll put it this way, one helpful reference point that we and many other travelers use is the U.S. State Department Travel Advisory System. They categorize travel level destinations into 4 levels. For example, I'll give you level 1. They basically says exercise normal precautions. Level 2, exercise increased cautions. Level 3, reconsider travel. Level 4, do not travel. Now, Egypt is considered as a level 2 increased caution. Now, what many people don't realize is that a lot of popular vacation destinations are also level 2s. For example, both Jamaica and the Bahamas are listed as level 2. Did you know that? These places are where millions of American vacationers travel every year without hesitation. Level 2 simply means travelers stay aware of their surroundings and follow normal travel precautions, something we would do anywhere in the world. Another thing that you should be aware of is that we are in constant contact with our local travel advisor in Egypt, and that happens to be Mr. George. Now, he is from Egypt. He lives in Egypt. He works every day organizing tours and welcoming travelers from around the world. And he is consistently reports that tourism in Egypt is operating normally, and their visitors are continuing to enjoy their trips without issues. These are people who are traveling, as I said earlier, from all over the world. So what we need to keep in mind is that Mr. George, he has actually kindly agreed to join us today so that we can hear directly from someone who is on the ground in Egypt. So before I introduce him, I want to emphasize that our tour is still over 8 months away, which gives us plenty of time to continue monitoring conditions. And as always, your safety, comfort, and peace of mind remain our top priorities. And we will continue staying informed through official advisories and other trusted partners in Egypt. Now I'd like to introduce Mr. George, our travel advisor in Egypt, who will be helping to coordinate our journey. So, Mr. George.
Hi, sir.
There we are. Okay, Mr. George.
How are you?
I am good, sir. I'm glad that you are here to join us. I wanted to.
It's my pleasure.
Yes, thank you. Now, Mr. George, I don't know if you fully understand that here in the U.S., we're seeing a lot of news reports about the Middle East. And if you listen to some news reports, it's as if the whole Middle East is on fire. It's all going up in smoke.
Yes.
But we know that Egypt is not.
We have nothing
Egypt,
actually. Yeah.
Egypt is far away from that type of atmosphere. So, Mr. George, let me ask you this question. Could you share what the current atmosphere is like in Egypt right now, particularly in the areas we will be visiting?
Hi, everybody. It's my pleasure to be with you all. Actually, we are in the normal situation in Egypt. We have many tourists from different countries. We just have a group from Canada yesterday, 31 people. So no, everything was okay, and they are on the tour today, and tomorrow they are going to travel to Luxor, because they are going to take the Ur boat, Moon Goddess, actually, because it's one of the best on the Nile. You have chosen a very nice boat. Everything is, I mean, normal. We don't have any conflict or any problems. And even one of the guide that we are going to use for this group, Mr. Tamer, if you know him, I think.
Yes.
Tamer just give me a video today with a group in Upper Egypt in Luxor Temple. So in the afternoon, a few minutes ago, 1 hour or something ago.
Right.
Actually, we have a normal life. I mean, we have the months of Ramadan, you know, because all the Muslims are fasting on this month.
Okay.
So everything is, let's say, closed around from 5 to 6 o'clock, and then after this, everything is open again. All shops open, all restaurants and everything.
So what you're telling us, though, is that
I mean, really, everything is normal. I mean,
everything is normal.
Yeah.
Everything is normal. Okay. And as far
because
as
actually we are far. Sorry, we are far away. I mean, we are very far from this conflict. You know, it's about 4 or 5 hours by flight from here to the first step of any problems.
Well,
so actually, and we will not involve. I mean, Egypt country. You know, it's a peace country. I mean, we are
peaceful country.
peacemakers.
Yes. Yes.
We don't do any problems with anyone.
All right. And so what you're saying is that travelers, tourists like ourselves, we're fine when it comes to visiting the Great Pyramids of Giza, the new Egyptian Museum, all these different places. Luxor Temple, Valley of the Kings, no issues. Everything is fine in Egypt, correct?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
All right.
We just, this Canadian group was visiting today the pyramids and Saqqara, the step pyramids.
Yes.
I have some photos if you want. They send me, the guide did send me also.
As a matter of fact, the same guide, we call him T, because we have trouble pronouncing his name. He sent me pictures. I believe he had a group from Thailand.
Yes.
That was just there.
Yeah.
And so everything seems to be
everything is normal. All the places are open for visits. Streets are normal. We have, do you know that we have a few, let's say 10 days ago, there was a big feast for iftar, which is the Muslims when they get eating after the fasting.
Okay.
So there was about 10,000 people in 2 streets. This called Mataraya iftar. So they invite all the ambassadors of the different countries, and which is very strange, they go to this iftar without any security, and they join the people and eat on the streets. And we have too many. You can check it yourself if you go through any news about the iftar in Egypt this year.
Okay. Now let me ask you this: for travelers who will be visiting Egypt for the first time, how are tour groups typically supported and looked after during their trips?
I mean, T will be joining. The other 2 guides will be joining the group the whole time. And also during the visits, we will have a security. This is normal for all the tourists in Egypt from few years ago.
Yes.
To one of the security police will join the group just to make them more secure, to feel more secure. And even if they go from city to another city, they escorted by convoy, police convoy, so to make them very, feeling nothing,
feeling safe.
secure.
Right. Now, I happen to have visited Egypt about 15, 16 years ago with my church group, and we happened. And what you're saying, I know is a fact, because we had a busload of, I think, 40, 45 people, and we had a security guard with us the whole time. A armed, undercover security guard. Yeah. They're not in uniform, but they're undercover, they're armed, and they were our security
For
guards.
all the groups. For all the groups,
and this was 15 years
it's a
ago.
systematic, something like a systematic.
Yes, this is something that's normal for Egypt.
Yeah.
So, and in Egypt, tourism, I believe, is really the number one commodity when it comes to, that's their biggest income is tourism. So
yeah, of course.
The Egyptian government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
they don't play with that.
also we have too many people working on the field of tourism.
Okay.
So you can find one of each family is working in the tourism.
So that leads up to this. From your perspective, as someone living there,
I'm living in Cairo.
How would you describe daily life in Egypt right now?
It's normal. I mean, I'm here in the office right now.
Right.
So everything is normal. I mean, we don't have any issue that I can talk about,
Right. Okay.
It's only that the people are fasting during the Ramadan, and that's it.
Well,
but everything is, I mean, everything, all shops is open, restaurants is open.
The airport.
You can walk anytime on the streets without feeling any unsecure situation. So
now let me touch on this very quickly, and that is, as soon as as we arrive as a group in Egypt.
Yeah.
If I remember, when we get off the plane and we go down the escalators to get our bags, there'll be somebody there to meet us, correct?
Yeah, at inside the hall, yeah.
Yes.
When you go inside the hall, you'll find our representative holding the sign with the group name.
Yes.
And he will help for all procedures inside the...
And now just one look, and that is this. Now, people may ask about visas. The visas, we will take care of the visa, because we'll have that, we'll work that out together for them. So once you get in, we'll have the visas taken care of. They pick up their luggage. Your person, your person that represents you will take you straight to the van.
To the bus. Yeah.
Yes. And then take us to the Hilton, correct?
Yeah, of course.
Now,
this is the program that we have made together.
Okay.
So everybody will be collected from the airport in each flight,
right,
and then they will transfer to the hotel, and our representative will help for check-in procedures.
Okay. Now,
and, to make sure that he know everything around, let's say about the restaurant for the breakfast, about what time he wants the wake-up call or something. You know, these procedures that we normally do it,
Okay. All right.
So,
now, question for you. Are there any complaints about when it comes to the airport? Any complaints about flights or anything that you know of?
Complain of what?
When it comes to arriving at the airport, Cairo airport, are there any complaints about flights, as far as flights being delayed or flights not being able to leave? Do you know of anything like that?
No. We don't have it. No.
Everything is open. Everything is
my
fine.
group yesterday arrived on time. I mean, they arrived, and even I think Tamer T group is running in the state. I mean,
right
on the scheduled time.
Okay. All right. All right. Well,
so Egypt Air is also, I think, is running a direct flight from the States because my sister lives in Baltimore, Maryland. So she's coming next month. So she booked the.
Oh, she's in Baltimore. Okay. All right. All right. All right, Mr. George. Well, on that note, please don't go anywhere because after what we're talking about, I'm sure there'll be questions.
Yeah, of course.
So please just hang on. And so this way we'll be able to reach we can be able to answer the different questions that people may be asking. So please don't go anywhere.
It was a pleasure.
All right. Thank you. So folks, as you can hear from our tour guide in Egypt, everything is normal. We are up and everything was fine in Egypt. You see, here's what we need to understand. What's going on in Iran versus Egypt, it's equivalent to something happening in Mexico. And let's say Iran is Mexico, Egypt is, I believe it's Utah. Okay, that's how far away it is. So we have to bear in mind that when the news reporters, when they put things together, they don't really differentiate. They just say the whole Middle East is going up in smoke, and it's not. So Egypt is fine. Now, I believe Ashley, if you're still available, or Angela, let's see, Angela Lomacane, are you there? Or
Yes.
Ashley? Okay. Ashley or Angela?
Well, what I'll do is Ashley had to step away, so I'll just go ahead and cover some things quickly.
Yes.
Unless you want to do that, Andrea. You want me to do that?
Yes, I don't have it. Yes.
Okay, well, right now we're going to just summarize today. What we don't want to do, we don't want to go over all the deep details of the excursion,
right.
But just it's broken down into a 4-day segment and an 8-day segment. The 4-day segment, if I could just give you a nutshell here, the first 4 days are in Cairo, Egypt, where the highlights are, the Great Pyramids of Giza. You can go to the website Sdavacations and just take your time and peruse through that. I would show you some of them today, but this is just a summary. We're going to go through the Great Pyramid of Giza, then the Great Sphinx of Giza. I've never been to Egypt. Cliff has. We're going to also go to the New Egyptian Museum. I heard that there's a brand new Egyptian museum. It's so popular, so posh that people are standing in line to get in there. Then we're going to also have worship on Sabbath at the Heliopolis Seventh-day Adventist Church. And we might also have a Saturday night concert there, or maybe Sunday. That's just still to be determined based on availability. Also, when it goes to some of the Christian sites, they call Coptic sites, which fits into a lot of the biblical understanding of the narratives of how Egypt fits into the Bible narrative. And then I heard about, I've not seen it before, but there's going to be a Saturday night laser show. I don't know if Cliff and Angela saw that when they were there. I don't know. But that's some of the things that we can get a chance to look forward to. And then we fly from there to Luxor, and where the stop includes Luxor, Aswan, the temples, and the ancient sites. And Cliff, if I'm not mistaken, that's where we now go fly to get on the cruise, to get on the boat. Just kind of clarify that for me.
Yes. Now let me just very quickly. We should arrive. The very latest we need to be there is the 19th of November, and by 6 we would like everyone there. And so the next day, Friday, we will be touring the pyramids, as you mentioned, and the new Egyptian museum, and of course, next day will be Sabbath morning. We'll be at Heliopolis. Sunday, we have an option. That's an optional day. We'll be going. We have an option there, so we'll touch more on that. But that Monday morning, we will be flying out to Luxor. Now, it's a 45-minute plane ride. It is already included in your price that you paid. The price for flying from Cairo to Luxor is included in the price that you've already paid. So there is where we pick up our ship, our boat, to have our 8-day, 7-night River Nile cruise. And Luxor is a beautiful place. You'll enjoy it. But back to you, John. You can take it from there.
What are the things that you have to keep in mind is the main purpose of this? We're going to have some more great details as we go further down. We
Correct.
believe that the purpose for this first meeting was just to kind of, as you heard from Mr. George, just to put you at ease about what's happening in Egypt. We've all been listening to the reports, and thank the Lord that tourism's still happening in Egypt. The boat tours are still happening. People are still visiting the museum, the Sphinx, the Great Pyramids. The Lord has just set a canopy over there. And one of the main reasons, and I don't know if I heard Cliff mention this or not, one of the reasons why Egypt is left out of it is because there are no American military bases in Egypt. So they're not under threat. They're not a threat to anything happening in the Middle East, as is the case in Dubai and in some of the other
Qatar.
Qatar. Right. There's no American
Kuwait.
involvement in the government of Egypt, so they just leave them alone. They're not involved in the skirmishes at all, or not even intended to get involved in the skirmishes.
Right.
So that's the good news about choosing this location, because believe me, I think we all were kind of little up in arms about that, but our hearts were put at ease when we did our homework. And then hearing from the people that you just heard from Mr. George, where they're doing the tours every day. He said, hey, people are fine here. We don't even care about what's going on there. And so praise God for that. But anything else, Cliff?
Can I tell you something?
Yes, Mr. George, go ahead.
Actually, during the next Easter time, some of the hotels are fully booked.
Look at that.
Okay.
And Nile cruises also.
Okay.
So this is something normal. This is what we are doing every year.
Right.
During the Easter time, every hotels and Nile cruises or resorts in the Red Sea, most of them, they are 90% occupancy or 95% occupancy, because we have a lot of resorts in Hurghada and Sharm el-Sheikh, thousands of hotels and resorts. So you can imagine how is our business, in Egypt, especially on the tourist places like Red Sea, like Upper Egypt, Luxor and Aswan, like Cairo, like Alexandria.
Right.
So this is something I want to tell you about.
Now, one thing I noticed when you, Mr. George, when you say Upper Egypt, I believe you usually mean Southern Egypt, because the River Nile runs from south to north. Is that correct?
It's they call it Upper Egypt. I think it's because the water level, something like this, of the Nile.
Yeah, the Nile.
I'm not. I mean, the guide, he know better than me about this this point, because he's Egyptologist. So he can. But we call Upper Egypt about Luxor, Aswan, and Abu Simbel. This is Upper Egypt.
Yes. Now, by the way,
because we are living in Cairo. I'm living in Cairo, in the on the capital. So.
One thing we forgot to mention, we will have an Egyptologist with us at all times, correct?
Yeah, T and the two other Egyptologists. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Thank you. All right, John. Back to you, John.
Thank you, Mr. George. So
you're welcome, sir.
Yeah, it's going to be something that really gives us an opportunity. I have never been to Egypt. I've always wanted to go, and I'm looking forward to it. And when I get there, I'm going to walk like an Egyptian. So, and I'm looking forward to my camel ride. Now, my wife has a few things. Honey, you don't have to go over the whole thing. You can just pick and choose, because there's quite a bit to say about some of the nice places there. So I'm going to give my wife, Angie, a chance. I just, there's so much to say about it. I'm just going to give you an opportunity to just pick and choose whatever you think is sufficient to share. You okay with that, babe?
Yeah, I have to read the whole thing. Yeah.
Okay, right. Well, let me introduce my wife, Angela.
Hi, welcome everyone. Looking forward to this amazing trip. As we prepare for this unforgettable journey through Egypt, I want to give you a glimpse of what you are going to experience during our excursion along the Nile River. Boy, I always read about the Nile River in the Bible, where baby Moses was placed. Anyway, Egypt is more than a destination. It's a living museum of history, culture, and breathtaking beauty. From the moment we arrive, every day will be filled with discovery, inspiration, and memorable experiences. I'm just going to walk you through a short little snippet of what we're going to go through. We're going to have beautiful scenery along the Nile River. One of the highlights of our journey will be traveling along the majestic Nile River, as I mentioned, the longest river in the world and the lifeline of ancient Egypt civilization. The Bible's going to come alive. As we cruise along the calm waters, you will witness stunning scenery that has remained largely unchanged for thousands of years. You'll also see the beautiful palm trees, the riverbanks, the small villages where daily life continues as it did centuries ago. And traditional sailboats, golden landscapes. And let me just go quickly to the cabins. I don't know if we have any pictures real quickly, but we have some beautiful cabins on the River Nile cruise.
Yes, I could bring you up some nice pictures there.
Okay, good. While we explore Egypt's ancient treasures, comfort will always be a part of that experience. That's one thing with SDA Vacations, is always comfort. Our river is top notch. This is a 5-star company, SDA Vacations, by the way. Our river cruise accommodations are designed to provide a relaxing and enjoyable stay. You will enjoy well-appointed private cabins, comfortable beds and modern amenities, scenic windows of, the balconies, where a balcony ship overlooking the Nile, and of course the delicious meals on board. And between excursions, the ship becomes a peaceful retreat where you can relax, enjoy the views, and reflect on the incredible sights we visited. Traveling this way allows us to experience Egypt at a comfortable pace while still enjoying the adventure of discovery. And we're also going to have guided tour excursions. Every day we'll have new opportunities when we're there to explore some of the most famous historical sites in the world. Oh, our professional guides will guide us on a daily excursion to remarkable locations such as, which I've always wanted to see, the pyramids of Giza, the Great Sphinx, the temples of Luxor and Karnak, the Valley of the Kings, the magnificent temples of Edfu and Pomombo. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but anyways, those are some of the things we're going to see. The tombs, all kind of beautiful things. And last, the authentic cultural experiences. Beyond monuments and temples, the journey also offers opportunities to experience the rich culture of Egypt. We'll have a chance to visit the traditional markets, the bazaars, meet local artisans and craftspeople. We'll taste authentic Egyptian cuisine, the local music. It's going to be a wonderful experience. These moments will allow us to connect with the people, culture of Egypt today, giving us a deeper appreciation for the country's heritage and vibrant life. So in closing, this journey along the Nile is truly once in a lifetime experience. You'll witness breathtaking landscapes, all of that. Most important, the most important archaeological site on Earth. And we'll enjoy comfortable accommodations, experience the warmth and culture of the Egyptian people. And by the end of this trip, you will not only have seen Egypt, you will have experienced Egypt. We look forward to sharing this incredible adventure with each one of you. So welcome to this journey. All right. Now, where's my sister Lisi? Are you there?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Great. All right. Well, thank everyone for joining us. And I'm just going to share a little bit about flight information and kind of keep you on your toes so you'll know what to expect. Okay, so I'm going to talk today about the arrival arrangements. I'm going to start with the deadline. All flights must arrive at Cairo International Airport no later than 6 p.m. on November 19th, 2026. For the evening schedule, we will gather at the Hilton Cairo Grand Nile Conference Room at 8 o'clock p.m. Why? This meeting is critical. It is for our chance to meet the guide, review the full itinerary, and prepare for the adventure ahead. Departure requirements. I just want to touch on that because that is important as well. And by the way, I will put this in the chat in case you missed it. The transition. On our final day, our group flight departs Luxor at 9 a.m., arriving in Cairo International around 10 a.m. That's about a 1 hour duration. Booking your return is very important as well, so I would love for you to pay attention here. Please ensure your return flight from Cairo to the United States is scheduled after 1 p.m. on November 30th, 2026. Our travel support, Angela Marr, we're going to go ahead and have you speak. She's going to speak to you a little bit further. We recognize that there are limited flights options back to the United States after 1 p.m. To make it easier, Angela Marr will speak with you and inform you of additional information regarding layover options and the logistics to assist you with booking. Thank you. And Angela?
Oh, okay. I'll step in for Angela because she's a little busy right now. But for those of you now, we've noticed that the return flights on the I believe it's November 30th. Return flights they can be it's a little tough. They usually leave early in the morning, but that morning we're going to be flying from Luxor back to Cairo. So if you need an overnight stay, and I'll read this here, because of this, we are arranging optional hotel accommodations for one night on the 30th in Cairo or in Rome for anyone who may need it before they return back to the US. If you would like us to arrange a hotel for that night, please let us know as soon as possible so we can include you in the group booking. Thank you, and we look forward to an amazing journey together. All right, so that's basically what we're saying. If you cannot get a flight out on the December 30th, let us know, and we can. There'll be a small fee involved in that because, yeah, November 30th. Sorry, what did I say? December? November 30th. So there will be a small fee for a hotel room, and you can fly out the next day.
And by the way, Cliff, Lisi dropped into the chat. For those of you that want to know the specifics of what you just covered, go to the chat and you can copy what she pointed out about the arrival importance, the departure importance. Thank you for that information, Licia. You could copy that from the chat and save that. It really makes a difference. So are you ready for questions, Cliff?
Yes, we are.
Okay, if you have any questions, you can include them in the chat or you can raise your hand. So we'll just go ahead and minimize ourselves
Okay.
and see if there are any questions you have. And by the way, as we mentioned today was not to go over everything, but we figured in light of what the involvements in the Middle East, we wanted to just touch bases with you to bring the dust down and just give your hearts the ease. And thank Mr. George, who's there in the Egypt area with all the tour guides. So do you have any questions?
Yeah, there is one right here
Okay, honey.
in the chat. Okay, this is from Elise. Says, what about hotel arrangements? We want to come in a day earlier. Is that something you can assist with?
Yes. Yes. What you can do is please email us. Let us know what your flight, date, and time, because this way we can arrange it with Mr. George to have someone there to pick you up. It's very important. Whatever flights that you're booking, at whatever time, let us know. Email us at sdavacations@gmail.com. If you don't mind, you can probably put in the chat. Angie, could you put that in the chat for me?
Lisa just did that. She just put it in the
Okay.
chat.
All right.
And there's
Thank you.
another.
So email us, let us know, and we'll make the arrangements for you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. There's another question. Is there a certain airlines you recommend?
Not well. I wouldn't say recommend. Here's what's happening. We looked into a group travel, and what we got back from like 3 to I think 4 different airlines, the prices were outrageous. We of course what we did was we went on, Orbitz and Priceline, and we checked ourselves, and the prices were about $500 cheaper if you go there. So we decided not to do a group fare, because a group fare, they were coming back as at least $1,500 or more. So that's why we left it as you can find better rates going on Orbitz or Priceline.
Okay. I know Sean and I, we're American Airlines gurus. So
Yes.
everything is American Airlines, which is One World Alliance with British Airways. So most likely we'd go on British what?
Let me mention this. Egypt Air
Oh.
will be having, and their prices are very reasonable. They'll be starting in May or June. They'll be having direct flights in May, right? Direct
May, yes.
flights from
From
Chicago
Los Angeles.
and one from Los Angeles. Direct flights from Los Angeles straight to Cairo, Egypt.
What?
And
Yeah,
from
plus the New York one and Washington
and
one.
New York. Yes.
Yeah,
New York.
and New York.
And and what was the other one there, Mr. George?
I'm sorry?
What was the other airline? I mean, not airline, the airport.
He said New York and Los
Egypt Air.
Angeles.
I was talking about Egypt Air, that they are running from another cities like New York and Washington.
It's New York, Chicago, LA, and I think there's one more. I'm
Washington.
not sure.
Yeah,
There's one more.
and Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C.
Washington,
Yes.
D.C.
Washington,
And I
yes.
just I want to
Thank you.
mention
My-
something to
Yes.
you guys, because I actually have flown Egypt Air, and
You're freezing, Keisha. You're freezing.
You're breaking up.
You're breaking up, Keisha.
booked
Well,
it, on
Is she driving?
Orbit
Yeah.
and Expedia.
I think in New Jersey,
And I
all
had a
this.
little difficulty making. You guys hear me? Okay.
No, not
hold on.
really.
Can you
In and
guys hear
out.
me or no?
Okay, we're going to hear you now.
Okay.
Can hear you
Yeah, I was
now.
just gonna say, book it directly with Egypt Air, because on a third party, if you have any changes, it's very difficult for Egypt Air to make any changes. And because they have direct flights now, my recommendation is that book Egypt Air directly versus Expedia or Orbitz or any one of those third party travel platforms.
Good point.
That's good.
All right.
So she said
I
book
think
Egypt
from
Air
New
direct.
Jersey also there is Egypt Air, I think, direct flight.
Egypt Air. Okay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we do. And and Travelocity is also good. That's all.
Travelocity.
Yeah, but what
Yes.
Keisha was just talking about is if you book with Egypt Air, one of the challenges, we know it's a little less expensive, and Angie pointed that on Orbitz and Travelocity and the other ones. but sometimes they're not easy to make changes. That's what she was saying.
Then they're not flexible as the other airlines are.
Yeah, and let me just say this, if you guys can hear me, the reason why I'm stressing that is that when Gary and I went 2 years ago, when they had a cancellation, they never told us that the flight was canceled, and it says because we booked with a third party, and then when it was time to book, we didn't get a refund for 6 weeks. So if we didn't have another credit card on file to be able to book a whole nother way to get to Egypt, we would have missed our whole trip. So that's why I'm just stressing that you guys, if you're booking Egypt Air, book directly. Do not use a travel platform because there's no way for them to make changes or sometimes even notify you if there's a change.
Okay.
That's my experience.
So in other words, don't use a third party. Book directly with Egypt Air.
Correct.
Or for that matter, if you can with any of the airlines, because that's where they give you the flexibility. You always get that phone message. If you book with a third party, please contact them. That's the first thing American Airlines always says.
Yeah.
And those third parties pretty much have a block of tickets when if it goes out, they can't help you much.
Yeah.
So, Mr. George, anything you want to add to that? Or Cliff, Angie, any more questions?
Yeah, there is another question here. Are the optional excursions in lieu of the scheduled itinerary? Are there? I think the hot air balloon ride is one of them, right?
Yeah.
I think the answer is yes. Those are not included in those are not things that are paid for in your original price.
Right.
Those are additional things. If you want to do a hot air balloon or you want to jet ski on the River Nile while we're in Cairo, all that stuff is out of your pocket. Those are not included. Am I correct, Liv?
Yeah. Also, there is on Sunday, before we travel to Luxor, there's an optional tour leaving Egypt going to Alexandria. So that's also something to keep in mind. That Sunday, the Sunday before we leave to go to Luxor, because we leave on a Monday to go to Luxor. And that Sunday, they have an optional tour to go to Alexandria. So just want to let you know. That's not included in the price. It's a little extra.
And by the way, when you're in the city during the times after the day tours are done and there are things that are happening in the local area, that's on you. You have to, but I understand the hotel is a beautiful hotel. You might want to book yourself a nice posh dinner. That's on you.
Oh, let me mention this. The hotel we're staying in, they have a River Nile dinner cruise ship. So we're going to be at the Hilton. It's at the Hilton Hotel. And we're going to be there for four nights. And so one of those nights, you can book a River Nile. The ship is right there. Matter of fact, it belongs to the hotel. So it's not in the picture as of yet, but it does belong to the hotel. So you can always I tell you what, email if you want to do if you want to do a dinner cruise, let us know. We'll go ahead and see if we can make arrangements for you. I believe it's a little bit more, but not much. Also, there is a mall attached to where we're located. You have a mall attached to the Hilton hotel. So if you want to do a little shopping, there's a mall right there. You don't even have to go outside. It's right there. All right, back to you.
Okay, then I looked up Egypt Air and I found a flight from Chicago for 8/17/17 round trip. So there's lots of flights also.
Okay. And see, this is the reason why we didn't do a group trip or group airline fare. The airlines were charging us a lot more money. So I said, no, we don't want to go that way. We left it up to you to do what you do a little search. You'll get it cheaper online by really booking your own flights.
All right. Here's another question from Ronald. Are we going to receive information about the various optional tours?
Actually, it's actually if you go on the sdavacations.com on the there's an itinerary. It's actually on the itinerary. You have to look through the itinerary. It is there. And one other thing, which is I need to stress, and I we forgot to mention this. Please get travel insurance. Okay, we have it on our website, sdavacations.com. we have travel insurance. Oh, thank you, John. You have that. Now, this is the itinerary. Now, how do you, now tell them how you got that, John.
Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and show them to that very quickly. When you go to the main web page, which you can see here, this is SDA Vacations, just scroll down and there's a section right here that says in white, Daily Itinerary, right below Register. Click that and there's the itinerary. Is laid out for our entire journey there. It's laid out for everything that you would like. You could print that out and have that in your own possession, or however you like to keep that. That's a PDF. And so right there, just once again, on the main page, just scroll down, you see a little section that says Daily Itinerary, which is right above the ship. And you click that, and there's the itinerary.
Thank you. Perfect.
Sure.
Oh, that's good. And there's also a question, are there vegan, vegetarian options?
Yes, they are. Mr. George.
Yes, sir.
Now, we have vegan, vegetarian options, correct?
Yeah. Okay. Just let me know the name or how many people are vegetarian. So we will ask the hotel and the boat to have vegetarian meals.
Yes.
It's easy.
Thank you. You see, just again, what you need to do is when you email us and just let us know that you're a vegetarian, vegan, and we will make the necessary arrangements with Mr. George.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Thank you.
And Anthony Daniels has a question. Sure. I have a problem with purchasing travel insurance from the link that was on SDA Vacation. I was unable to select Egypt as the destination. What do I do?
Well, I tell you what we'll do. I will get in contact with our insurance agent and have a word with her because by the way, that's a good. I'm glad you brought that. Our next meeting, I believe this is tentative, but April 19th, we will have as our special guest Lisa, who is from Travel Insured. And so I will talk with her before that meeting because one of the reasons why we chose Travel Insured is because they were very flexible when it comes to insuring in case of any type of political unrest or any kind of natural disasters. A lot of other travel insurance companies, they don't have that. This is the reason why we chose Travel Insured. They do. If you have any type of political unrest in that country or natural disasters, that's part of their travel insurance. They would be able to reimburse you for that.
Good.
So yes. So please, I will check on that and find out for you. So yes, Anthony, I'll check on that with Lisa. I'll call her and find out.
Okay, good. Now, this is a question for Mr. George and Cliff. Yes. This is from Faith. Can you speak about the weather that time of the year and the dress code? Do we have to cover our noses down? How do we dress in Egypt?
Actually, during November, it's not that very cold, Only sometimes late at night it becomes cold, but during the day it's nice weather. So only you need to have a hat to avoid the sun during the visits, and sunglasses, and your the sun lotions and this stuff, because sometimes it gets hot. Sometimes.
So
for you, for you, because for us it's the beginning of the winter. So for the foreigners, it's something else.
So it's safe to say now, when it comes to certain religious sites, because I know if you, I don't know if yes.
And Citadel.
Yes. When we're going to be visiting a couple of places. So
they need to have a scarf. Yeah,
you need to bring a scarf because we will
for the ladies. Yeah.
Yes, and I believe for men and women, if you have shorts that's above your knees, it's you may need to. They'll have something they'll have
to wear. Yeah.
Wear. Yeah.
Modesty.
Modesty.
Yeah.
Yes. So we will be visiting a couple of sites, and yes, you do have to bring a scarf and something maybe, and you don't want your shoulders to be hanging out. So
Yeah, to cover the shoulders. Yes.
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
those are areas, and your knees. If your shorts are a little bit below your knees, you're okay. If it's a little bit above, then you may have some issues. So
yeah.
Okay, yes, there she is.
But the most important point also is that to have a hat and sunglasses.
yes.
Okay, see my wife there, George?
I'm sorry?
See my wife, Andrew, she has on a headscarf.
Well, she's going in and out, but
Can,
yes.
can you repeat it again, please? Because I can't hear you.
I said my wife has on a headscarf.
Like this. It's a scarf.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like this is okay.
Some places we travel all over the world, and there's some places you go, you have to sacred sites. You have to dress like this.
Indonesia.
It's only when you go inside the citadel or any mosque.
Any mosque. Yes.
The mosque. You cover your head.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we will be visiting one. I know one mosque. I believe we'll be visiting. Correct? There's at
Yeah.
least-
During the citadel visit. Yeah.
Yes. So yes, that's a very good question. So thank you for that question.
And she also wants to know: are pants allowed, George, for ladies? Can you wear pants?
Can women wear pants, George?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, George.
Okay. And
George, you have a concerned look on your face. I just wanted to make sure.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Here's a question from Wendy Reynolds. I am learning, this is for you probably, George. I am learning that at night, the boat engine never shuts off. So earplugs are recommended. Is that true? And are we attached to other boats that are loud?
It's sometimes because in Luxor and Aswan, the boats they are barking together. So you will move from one to another to go. Let's say three lines, three boats they dock together at the same place.
Yes.
So you go. So it becomes a little bit noisy. So if person is not sleeping normally, I mean, something makes him wake or something like this makes him wake, so he need them to do something like an earplugs or something.
Now, also, wouldn't it depend?
Because the boat should be running the whole time because of the generators and everything on the inside the boats.
The air condition.
Yeah, the air conditions and the refrigerators and everything.
Now, I think here's what George's saying. Whenever we stop, one thing I noticed we went there, and whenever we stop at a particular site, you may have 3 ships docking together, and what's unusual is that they
in some places 8 ships.
Wow.
Yes.
I saw 3, but
because Sonesta they have I think their own private docking place. So, but for the normal boats, the 8 boats they dock together. So you move from one to another until you reach your boat.
Yes. Now, in other words, you're going to be walking through one boat. You may have to go through 3 boats to get to yours.
I'm sorry. Can you raise your voice, please?
No, I'm saying they may, when they stop at a particular area, let's say we're docking, and I'm telling them you have to walk. Sometimes you might have to walk through 2 to 3 ships to get to your ship.
To get to your ships.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you're saying it could be up to 8. I didn't know it was that many.
So in some places, yes, some places, yeah.
But also, if you the back of the cabins, the back of the cabins, I want to tell you guys, we usually put our staff members at the back, at the last cabin in the back, because we are aware of the diesel engine that's running. So
I mean,
most
I
of
was talking about the other boat, you know, not our boat, the other boats. Sometimes they got noise or something.
okay.
So
But
if
the
you
Sinesta, I wasn't sure if the Sinesta.
no, Sonesta is okay. I mean,
Okay,
because
all right.
sometimes they dock with another boats.
Okay.
So maybe it's a little bit.
Okay, but she mentions about the earplugs. So what
Earplugs, yeah.
I'm trying to ease her mind when it comes to your cabins. We usually put our staff members in the back cabin because we are aware of all of
Yeah, of course.
of the noise. So we don't we try and avoid our passengers in the back cabins. We usually put, now not always, but we usually put our staff in the back so that our paying passengers can enjoy their cruise. All right, next question.
Okay, this is from Wendy again, and says, so when you look out of your deck, you are staring at another person's deck?
You could, yeah. When you stop at this is when you stop. Now, this is not when you're cruising. This is when you're in a port.
Okay.
This is only when you're in a port. Because when you're cruising, but only in port when. Listen, 99% of us are off the ship, touring the different sites. Yes, they lined up and yeah, sometimes that can be a little awkward, but that's only when you're in a port. That's when you're out on the sea, you're fine. Nobody's next to you.
That's how it usually is.
Yes.
John, can you make us bigger? Maybe somebody wants to put a hands up to ask a question. Wendy said, thank you. Make us see if anyone else have a question. You want to raise your hand so we could see you?
Yes. Any other questions for myself or George? We're willing.
Any of us.
As we mentioned before, the purpose of this was we're going to have another upcoming meeting in April that we're going to cover quite a bit more detail. And because of your questions now, we have a question and answer section on the, we're going to be adding that to our website, most commonly asked questions.
Correct.
And we'll put those answers there so you could look at that shortly. But I think, go ahead, iPhone has a question. If you could unmute iPhone.
Unmute.
How this is Hazel. How do we dress for dinner while we're on the ship?
Oh,
dinner.
That's very interesting. I believe casual. I believe we have one night where we dress as an
Galabaya party.
Yeah, we dress as an Egyptian one night.
Yeah, Galabaya party, we call it.
What is it? I'm sorry,
Egyptian
George.
Dress.
Say it again.
Yes.
John,
it's a traditional Egyptian dress called Galabaya. So they can, I think they can rent it from the bazaar inside the boat, or they can buy it from the markets to wear it during the Galabaya party.
Okay, that's cute.
I have one of those dresses we bought in Dubai. Remember, John? Israel.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure some of us have that stashed away somewhere in our closets. So
not a lot.
But for those of us who don't, George is saying you can rent it. So
on the boat.
Yeah.
And
So
for
we
both men and women's also, huh?
Correct. Now we mentioned that. What else do we have coming on board the ship for entertainment, George? I believe there's a belly dancing.
There is a folkloric night, yes, with a belly dancer and tanura, which is traditional old Egyptian dance. So it's during one of the nights during the cruise.
Okay.
And I think there is a captain cocktail also.
Okay. All right.
It should be there is a captain cocktail. Let me check if this will be on the first day or second day. Because some boats they do it first day,
Mm-hmm.
and some boats they do it on the second day to make sure that everybody's on board.
Okay. All right. So there we have it. All right. Thank you, George. Next question.
Okay. Raise your we could see you. If you have a question, you want to raise your hand or use the internet. Somebody asked, so do we do what? So we do not need formal attire. Is that true?
Not for dinner every night, no.
Oh, not for dinner every night. No.
No, I think casual, yes.
Now, also, we keep in mind we will be attending a church, our Heliopolis SDA church, on Saturday. So if you might want to bring something, but other than that, that's it. Yeah, when it comes to cruising, we'll be casual.
Yes, right.
Okay, Dennis, you have a question.
Yes, I do. Can you hear me okay?
We can hear you, Dennis.
Okay, great. The two museums in Cairo, what's the big difference between the two? Because I know you'd have to miss one of them to go to Alexandria. So what's the difference between the two museums?
No, the one in Alexandria, it's something else. This is something for the jewelry.
Right, that's a side
jewelry
trip.
museum.
But there's the Egyptian Museum and another one listed Sunday morning. That's Friday. There's another one listed Sunday morning in the itinerary.
Actually, we have three museums in Cairo right now. We have the old one on Tahrir Square. This is the old one.
Right.
And the other one was opened 3 years ago. The Egyptian civilization with mummies, a lot of mummies, and the Grand Egyptian Museum with everything. The new one is very huge, covering everything. You see everything which is in each other museum. So you will have the same on the Grand Egyptian Museum. So it's a big one. So you will not miss any part of the museums around Egypt.
Thank you.
You are welcome, sir.
And also that the new Egyptian Museum, I heard it's about as big as 3 football fields. So it is huge.
Yeah, huge.
I don't know. I mean, we scheduled to go there. I believe after the pyramids on Friday. So we will be after lunch.
The program.
Yeah, on the itinerary.
On our itinerary.
Yes, after we see the pyramids, we have lunch. After lunch is the new Egyptian Museum on Friday. So we're going to be there for about 3 hours, I think. 3 hours on Friday.
You will be on the Egyptian Museum.
Yeah.
On the 20th of November after the pyramids.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the one everyone's talking about.
You have the visit of the pyramids with the three pyramids and sphinx, and then the Grand Egyptian Museum, and have lunch, and then the church visit.
Yes. Now We'll now keep in mind we're going to get more into this as we draw closer to our due date. But for right now, we're just touching on the security and safety, because when we listen to this newscast, it makes you think the whole area is up in smoke, and it's not. And so we wanted to ease your minds, because when I saw this, I immediately contact George and said, George, we have a problem here. And George says, what problem? We're fine.
I can send you right now some pictures if you want.
Yeah, no. I believe you. and you're
and I have, I think, a video from T also today.
T, right.
He just gave me a small video with his group in Luxor.
John, I'm not sure if you can put some of those things up to show the people, but T sent a few things on WhatsApp showing us that Egypt is fine. So, but we're going to get more into the itinerary because this is not our only meeting. We'll be
Right.
We're going to have one on April 19th, and we're going to, as time permits, we're going to have a couple more after that. And so we want to make sure and have this to ease your mind and to let you know that Egypt is fine.
That's right.
Yeah. Actually, everything is normal, nothing abnormal here.
Correct.
All people are doing their visits. People are going to their jobs. Nothing. We have nothing actually.
Well, like I said, George, if you hear the news, oh my goodness, the whole Middle East is going up.
Okay. All right. Well, let's just
we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Question. Should I answer?
Can you
go
hear
for
me?
the question. Go for the other questions. Any other questions happen?
Yeah. And somebody says, "Thank you for this. It eased my mind."
Wonderful.
And it's made me feel a lot more comfortable. George, what about money exchange? Exchanging money.
Exchanging money from the banks.
Yes. How does that
There is
work?
a lot of banks around. There is a bank at the airport, and we can ask the guides to stop in one of the banks around to make the people exchange. It's easy. I mean, it's very easy.
Now, could I mention this though? I would, if I were you, I would.
Not at the airport.
Our Egyptian brothers and sisters, they accept U.S. dollars, so you're
sorry?
fine with U.S. dollars too.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying that our Egyptian brothers and sisters accept U.S. dollars. U.S. dollars is just as good. They accept the dollars.
Yeah, and everywhere they accept dollars.
Oh, that's
and
good.
euros.
Yes, euros and dollars.
Everything, yeah.
And Egyptian is called the Egyptian pound, by the way.
Yeah, everywhere they accept either Egyptian pound or US dollar or
Visa,
euros.
MasterCard. They have Visa,
MasterCard and Visa.
Yeah.
What about the is not that easy.
Yeah, Discover. I noticed they don't take Discover too much, but Visa or MasterCard is good too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next question.
Yeah. Also, Cliff, how many rooms are left? Cabins.
Well, we have about.
People want to invite their friends. Let them.
We have room. We have 20 cabins left. Remember, the ship holds 53. We have 20 cabins left.
So, in case they want to invite their family or friends, let your church family know. There are 20 cabins.
And please let them know Egypt is safe.
Yeah. Right, George?
Yeah. If you want me to send you, but you ask me to send it later. It's easy. It's everything is normal. Nothing happened.
Okay.
Tourists are everywhere here. Today is Sunday, so most of the shops are closed. But our office in downtown, so there is a lot of tourists passing by. So it's gets dark now, and Sunday most of the hotel shops around us is closed, so I can show you directly.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, next question.
Here's a question. Is there a baggage limit per person?
Bag?
Is there a baggage limit? Luggage.
Luggage, sorry.
Yeah. It depends the flights, the international flights.
It depends
how many bags they allow.
Yeah, we don't want too many bags either.
Yeah, because it's costly right now to have too many bags.
Yeah. We've had, in the past, we had one young lady that bought 5 bags.
5 bags.
5 bags, yes. So please try to limit the amount of bags. What we're looking at is 1 large bag and 1 carry-on.
Yeah.
But if you want to,
she's gonna pay a lot of money for the international flight.
Right. Well, not just that, but we have to take that bag with us. So It might cost, there'll be a little extra cost if you bring more than one carry-on.
Yeah,
If you bring another large bag, there'll be extra cost.
And there is a limit for the carry-on now. There is a limit.
Yes.
Even carry-ons, yeah, for international.
I think it's maximum 7 kilograms, something like this.
Yeah. We're leaving Tuesday for Malaysia, and they say that there is a limit for your carry-on. What about laundry? As somebody asked, can we get laundry washed on the boat?
There is a laundry on the boat, and there is a laundry on the hotel.
That's good to know, everyone. That's good to know.
Yeah.
There's a laundry on the boat.
Yeah. Now, is there a charge for that, Mr. George?
Yes, sir.
Is there a charge for the laundry?
Of course. By
I
piece.
should have known.
By piece by piece.
I should have known there's a charge for everything.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, what is the charge, by the way, in case we?
No, I really I don't know, but because they're gonna give you a list.
Okay.
For the price for each piece.
Okay.
Okay. Now, George, Nancy wants to know: is there exercise on the boat?
Yes.
Do you have equipment?
I think they have.
There's a gym.
There is
a gym.
There is a
Small
table
gym.
of tennis. I think.
George, there is a small gym there.
And a small gym. Yeah.
Yes. I saw it.
To get exercise.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how long is the trip on the Nile River? I mean,
sorry?
Between each stops, how long is that trip on the Nile River?
That is on the itinerary. Have her check the itinerary. It's there. Okay. There is I believe it's either every day. Oh boy. Out of the 8 days, I know we have I think 6 stops. Out of the 8 days that we're on board, there are 6 days where we're stopping. I know one stop is the Nubian village, another one is the Valley of the Kings, and then the other one is Valley of the Queens. So there's a numerous stops, but out of the 8 days, there's about 6 days that we're stopping.
Okay. All right, I think that's about it. And Lisi
put on Karnak and Luxor also.
Luxor? What's that, George?
Karnak and Luxor temples also stop.
Yes. Well, Luxor Temple. Luxor Temple
and
is right there. It's right there next to the cruise ship.
Yeah.
It's right there. You see it from because we were there. We saw it from the cruise ship. So it's something you definitely want to see or visit.
Now, Mr. George, are you a native Egyptian?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. George is born and raised in Egypt.
And my father, my grandfather,
wow.
My grandfather also.
Okay. So you can trace
Egyptians,
you can trace your heritage back to one of the pharaohs then.
Yeah. And yeah.
Okay. Any other questions? Any other questions?
And on here, Lacey also put what to wear. It's in there, footwear and all that, clothes.
Comfortable shoes. Now, listen, folks. As we get closer to that time, we will tell you all of this. Remember, this meeting is just to ease your mind. It's a safety meeting.
Yeah.
We're just letting you know that Egypt is safe.
Yes.
So please, we'll get into all that details as time goes on.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us today.
Yes.
It's time to go out and enjoy the rest of the day, or in George's case, the rest of the night.
Yes.
Anything you want to say, Angie and Cliff, before we go on Lisi?
Yes, I just saw something popped up that said meals and gratuities included, and the answer is yes.
Yes.
The answer is yes.
Yes.
Okay,
you don't have to pay extra for gratuities and the inline flight, the flight inside.
Yeah, we're covering that. So
And as the web designer, go to the website and refamiliarize yourself. Some of you may have only registered there and didn't really take the time to look through it. Go there and click and see what else you might want to be aware of. All right.
Yeah.
But Cliff, on the next meeting, Cliff will definitely cover the insurance. That's a big part of it because
everybody needs that.
Everybody needs insurance because anything that you lose, we have a disclaimer, and also these are terms and conditions. SDA Vacations is not responsible for lost luggage. You need to go there and read the terms and conditions, the travel insurance codes of conduct. All those are very important because you are SDA Vacations clients, and we need to be, as is the case wherever we go, representative of the cruise company as well as your own personal decor and behavior. But we've not had any issues like that. Just want to make you aware of it. But all right, so thank you.
Mr. George, do you have any closing thoughts?
Yes. Mr. George.
Yes, sir.
You have any closing thoughts? Anything you want to say?
Anything else?
I want to say that
Egypt is safe.
Feel free to ask for the coming meeting. If you have any more questions, we are happy to answer. Egypt is very safe. We are, it's our country is a peacemaking country, for the Middle East. If you remember, a few months ago, we have solved the problem between Gaza and Israel, and this was by Egyptian push to make this peace.
Yes.
We are not
any conflict
enemy to anyone.
Yes.
We are not attacking country. We are very peace people. So and really everything is here is very normal. We do everything like normal. I mean, we have nothing to abnormal,
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for that.
I'm
Mr.
sorry
George.
for my English because I'm not progressing my English every day. So
your English is a lot better than our Egyptian. Okay.
Please accept my apologize for my bad English.
No. You're good. You're good. Thank you.
And I think a good closing thought would be, tell your friends, hurry up and sign up, because one of the things that some of you benefited from was early sign up. You had a certain amount of money off of the registration or off of your final prices. I don't know if there'll be any more offers there. That's up to the time and the frame to be decided. We haven't decided that today. But there's space.
We still have plenty of time,
Still have space. There's time, but go ahead and hurry up and sign up so that you could be on board. Go ahead, Angie.
20 is not a lot of cabins. Remember that. It's not a lot.
It's just 40 people.
Yeah. It's going to go fast. So if
fast.
you have any friends, tell them right away. You're safe. It's safe there. You have nothing to worry about.
And according to
I will send you a recent video for how many tourists in each place. I mean, there is a lot of tourists in each place. Can you imagine that during the weekends here in Egypt, there is a queue to go inside the monuments, such as the Grand Egyptian Museum, the new one. There is a lot of people are queuing to go inside.
I told you, long lines.
Yeah, long line,
Yes.
So really everything is normal. Come and see yourself. And if you can, you can check this on the news. I mean, not the news
no,
of the
not
media.
the news.
I mean, the live ones, like videos on the in other things like I don't remember the names, but
the other countries,
something like Instagram and TikToks, and then this stuff.
So these are people that are there.
I see.
Videos about what's going on. Actually, I mean, this will give you an idea about what's going on in Egypt.
Well, I just want to mention this. You have someone that
I want to send you one picture, just one picture. So
You have it now?
You want to share it?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. You can share it if you want.
I want to send you. How can I send you?
John, I don't know if you can he share his video or his picture.
Hi, John.
He could send it to me, yeah. If he sent it to you, we could just bring it up.
Okay. Now, while we're waiting on that, I just want to say the guide that works for Mr. George, we call him T. One of the nicest guys you ever want to meet, ever. I mean,
This is for the iftar that I talked about, for the full of ambassadors around, from many countries. Can you imagine how many people are inside this? Can you see this photo?
I see it. Can you all see it? I see it.
Oh, what do you put? Let me bring it out.
About 20,000 people are eating together on the streets.
Let me save
including ambassadors and
I'll open it up
political
here.
people, without any security.
Oh, I just
it gives you an idea that how safe is Egypt,
I'm going to open it here and show everybody.
Okay, good. A lot of people.
Yeah.
See it? It's in the chat.
There it is.
Oh, there we are.
It's on the street. I mean, it's an public area in Egypt, in Kol al-Mataraya. It's an old part of Egypt.
What was the celebration? What was happening here?
I certainly hope nobody has
our
COVID
group today visiting the Saqqara, the step pyramids.
This is what you call snug like bugs in a rug.
And there's another tent.
And how long ago was this
want to
picture?
see,
when
send
was
you
this picture
tea
taken,
also.
Mr. George?
When?
When was this picture taken? Mr. George, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah. There is too many things, but don't want to.
Yeah. Anyway, let's just
send it.
Anyway, when was that picture taken? When was that picture
Here's
taken?
another one.
I can't hear you. Sorry. Hold on a second.
When was that picture taken? The picture.
Hello?
What date?
I'm sorry?
What date was that picture taken? The date.
Which one, for the tea or for this?
For the tea.
Iftar? Tea today. It's today. He sent me this today, and he sent me also.
that
video.
one's today, but the first one.
With all the people.
Sorry?
Now these are today. Okay, that was taken
Today
today.
in the afternoon visits, because this temple, you can visit this temple in the afternoon or during the day.
Okay.
And you can see the sun and the need for a hat.
If you can see on the top of so hold on a second.
He's sending another one. I'll bring this up here. Oh, that looks like tea there.
Here it is. I see tea.
Well,
here it comes.
Oh yes. Yeah, that's going to be our guide. That's T. Nicest guy you ever wanted to meet, right there.
There he is. Wow. Yeah, a lot of tourism, still very active there.
Very active, yes.
And somebody want to know, will this be recorded so we could go back and look at it?
It is recorded. It is recorded. We'll have it on SDA Vacations website.
Yes.
Will it be available for all? Yes.
It'll be available for anybody who could get to the website.
Yes.
We'll have it on today, right?
Yes. Well, maybe
no later than tomorrow, because I have to ingest it and create a video and all that.
Yes.
All right. Well, I have a.
Okay. All right. So let's wrap this up. Any last words? Well, can I have a last word, folks? We are bringing this to you because we want to show you that Egypt is safe. I watch the same news that you guys are watching, and I was very concerned. This is the reason why I got in touch with George. I said, George, what's going on over there? And he told me, nothing, we're fine. And I said, okay, well, you need to let our group know that, because the news here is showing a total different part of the Middle East. But the fact is, the Middle East is a huge geographically, it's huge. And Egypt is on the other side. It's east of west of what's going on, because Iran, Egypt, there, I believe, last I checked, was 1,665 miles away. So they're safe. They do not have any U.S. bases there. And this is a reason why a lot of these other Middle East countries are being hit, because the fact that they have U.S. bases. So I'm just saying, where we are, we're fine. So I hope this meeting brings down the temperature when it comes to us visiting or going to Egypt. Again, we're 8 months away. I believe things will be resolved before we even get over there. I'm hoping and praying that things will be resolved. But the fact is, Egypt is fine. So with that being said, Pastor John, back to
Close
you.
with prayer. Well, thank you all for joining us today. As we mentioned, we'll send you out another link. Also check, for those of you that don't check emails, check your emails. That's how you know the latest updates, whether it is a newsletter or whether it's a new link for the next upcoming meeting. We'll let you know the specifics of what's going to be covered. But we're going to try to just, what we don't want to do is go over the same things over and over. We want to try to kind of bring you updates, what's new and what's happening. But thank you for joining us today. Check the website. Invite your friends to register, to join you. Tell your church members, your family members, your coworkers, anybody that you know would be benefited and blessed by just getting a breath of Egyptian history and how the other part of the world actually sees life. But thank you for joining us today. We're going to have a word of prayer, and the video will be available tomorrow on SDA Vacations. When you go to the homepage, you'll see a link that says First SDA Vacations Zoom video, and you'll be able to click on that and get any updates. Or if somebody you know that's a part of this that didn't get a chance to join us, the video will be there for them to see it. Let's have prayer. Thank you, Father in heaven, for just the information we received today, and not just the information, but the assurance that we're not moving in going into a powder keg, but functioning in an environment that's safe, that's normal activity, where people are still flying into every day and going on the excursions, going on the Nile cruise in Egypt and Luxor and Aswan and all the places that are part of our itinerary. Give us a calmness in our hearts to know that we can trust you with our lives. And we thank you for Mr. George and T that are there in the
Thank you, sir.
in the Egypt. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, sir.
Bless us in all the things that we do, we ask in Christ's name.
Hope to see you, all of you, in Egypt soon.
Yes. Look
All
forward
right,
to seeing
Mr.
you.
George.
Look forward to seeing you and eating some food with you.
Yeah, of course.
All right, everyone. Have a blessed
For your
day.
time, and have a lovely evening.
All right.
Yes,
Take
thank
care
you,
now.
Mr. George, for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Bye.
Take
Bye.
care. I hope
Bye.
that eases everyone's minds.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.